Yo, yo, yo. Getting out of the gym, guys. Getting out of the gym. Getting out of the gym. Back at it with another live. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Comment, subscribe, whatever, right? Just don't troll. You troll, you're out of here. Probably won't even explain why. But yeah, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just got out of the gym. Finished in less than 2 hours. Boom. Real quick, guys. Boom. In and out. Let's get it. So came in. You see the gang stalking. You got the white car. Where I park, white car, white car, white car. And remember, my harassment is white and red cars. So a red car has to be here. Boom. Red car. See? White car, white car, white car, red car. Boom. Again, guys, in my harassment, in my gang stalking, they do white and red cars. White car, white car, white car, red car, white car coming up. See? Right now, they're even messing with the algorithm, right? Like they don't allow anybody to watch my lives. Like even right now, like zero. See, as soon as I say they don't allow anybody, they allow a person in, right? They allow one person in. So they suppress my lives, guys. They suppress my lives. As soon as I complain, I say, oh, they don't allow anybody into my live stream. One person pops up or whatever, right? So as soon as I complain, they do that. So I gotta start complaining more, you know. But anyways, guys, look, white car, white car, white car, white car, and I just got out of the gym, guys. I didn't waste time. Just went in, got out. You know, didn't spend 3 hours like they want me to do. They want me to spend my entire day there. I don't, guys. Um, just went in, went out. White represents vandalism, right? So it means they got inside my car, right? They got inside my car. They can make it smell like, I don't know, like pee or whatever, right? They can smell it. They can make it smell like whatever, right? To let you know that they've been inside your car. So they always break in inside my car. Right now, they broke in into the car while I was in the gym, right? During my 2 hours inside inside the gym. So they broke into my car. And that's why they have these white cars. White car, white car, white car. And that person in front, you see like how there's somebody in the car? That's a perpetrator, right? But to each their own, whatever, right? Like they gotta babysit you. There's always somebody waiting for you to leave because they're afraid that you're gonna do vandalism. Like they're afraid that you're gonna retaliate. So you see how there's somebody in front. They're afraid that like they gotta put somebody there because they broke into my car. They made it smell, right? They made my rental car smell, which I don't care. It's a rental. I don't care. They made the rental car smell, so they put white, 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 and a red car. Red car means they're trying to delay me. White car means vandalism, that they vandalized something to me, right? Somebody says, Jen Gonzalez says, hi, I'm also gang stalked in my town. I'm trying to move. Don't move. Don't move. Jen, don't move. I find it hard to believe you if you don't got any videos. So if you got videos, then I'll believe you. Otherwise, I really can't give you the benefit of the doubt. But my recommendation is don't move. They want you to move. They always want you to move. They want you to move towns because the town gets tired. You become known as that guy that's constantly like, everybody knows you in that town already. So don't try to move. Like it'll follow you everywhere in the US. Everywhere. I took that road trip to Canada and it followed me all the way over there. Followed me to their port of entry, right? So it follows you everywhere in the US. For a reason, they didn't allow me into Canada, which means that maybe they're not going to harass you there. Maybe the harassment is less. There's a difference. There's a reason why they didn't allow me to leave the country. There's a reason why they did not allow me outside of the country. There's a reason why the U.S. is calling all the other countries and giving a red notice so I can't go to any other country. I can go to an extradition country, which, maybe. I haven't tried, but, maybe in the future. But there's a reason why they don't want you leaving the country. Either it's less harassment, they don't have the infrastructure to follow you around. Like, there's got to be a difference. With me, they're desperately going out of their way to do illegal things to me, like mental health evaluation and everything, so I cannot escape the U.S., so I cannot leave, so I'm not free. But guess what, guys? I will be free. There's no sentence long enough unless you killed somebody or something, right? But over evading arrest, you're not going to be in jail for life. You're not going to be on probation for life. So there's that. But they don't want you to leave the country. All these perp channels that tell you that, oh, it follows you everywhere inside over the world, they don't even have proof. They have very weak proof. They cannot show you what I show you guys. They cannot show you the red, white, red cars. They can't do that. So most of these people are fake, telling you like, oh, it follows you all over the world. There's got to be a difference, because they're not allowing me to leave the country, right? There's got to be a difference. So don't move. Don't move. They want you to move, so you end up spending money on moving and all that stuff. So they can get new perps, start a new smear campaign, because their lies catch up to your community. They're like, okay, he's not a threat, right? Maris Murillo says, hi, I just joined. I just want to know what happened. Pretty much, Maris, like, I'm under a watch list or investigation, and people call it gangstalking, which is a terrible term. But it's a watch list or an investigation. I don't know if it's the Patriot Act. I don't know if it's FISA 702. I don't know if it's the FBI. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's the sheriff's office. Could be. Point being is that it's law enforcement and the government. Law enforcement is the government. So it's the government, right? So you're under investigation or you're a watch list. So you get harassed. They put you like on protective custody, but this protective custody is to harass you. They want you to snap. They want you to like blow up, do illegal things, hurt people, hurt yourself. You end up homeless. They human traffic you. They say that you need to be watched to keep you out of jail. So they lie to everybody, everywhere. You go to a business there, they lie to them. They lie to everybody, right? And nobody cares because people get paid. Nobody cares because they get free clothes. Nobody cares because they get free shoes. Nobody cares because they get a free Yeti cup. Nobody cares because they get a free Stanley cup. Nobody cares because they get a cute workout outfit, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They don't care what you're going through. They don't. And if you tell them what they're doing to you, if you go up to one of them and tell them like, yeah, man, they got me homeless, and they tell people to like keep an eye on me. Say I go to the gym or something, right? And I tell them, hey, man, yeah, they put me on a watch list, dude. And then they'll be like, but why? And then they think that you did something to deserve it, guys. They think that you did something, right? They think that you deserve it. And these people don't care, man. And once you tell them that what they're doing is human trafficking and start telling them the reality of what they're doing, they clam up. They get defensive. They don't like it. You can tell they get uncomfortable and cross their arms. They get uncomfortable, guys. Because they know that what they're doing, at that point, they realize, oh, what I'm doing is wrong. But they still are like, nah, it can't be wrong. It's law enforcement. Like, they double down. They go, but I love money, so I'm not a bad person just because I love money. You must have done something. So yeah, like they just don't care. They care more about the money than about your suffering. They care more about what they get than what you go through. That's how they are. Amanda Condon says, hey, how are you? Hello. I don't know. You're using I don't know what you're using. Jan Gonzalez says, I feel like my family is in it. Jan Gonzalez, you feel like your family is in it. Everybody's in it. Your family, your sister, your brother, your best friend, everybody. If you're a real person on a watch list or you're under investigation, everybody's in on it. Everybody knows. Everybody you come across. If you contact one of your friends, if they're not in on it, they will be. Everybody's in on it. You cannot accuse anybody, though. You cannot go to your family and tell them, oh, why are you doing this to me? They're going to gaslight you. Everybody's going to tell you, what are you talking about? Sure, you're not crazy. Like, everybody will say that you got schizophrenia. Everybody will gaslight you. That's just what it is. So you shouldn't even accuse anybody of, like, see, he's one of them, see? Don't go up to a random stranger and tell them, why are you doing this to me? Don't. That's what they want. They want you to ask or go up to them. That way they can start a conflict and you get into trouble. So no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know what your name is, man, but their software wasn't made for those questions. What do you mean their software wasn't made for those questions? Whose software? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Jen Gonzalez says, is the family getting paid? I don't know. I don't know if your family's getting paid. If they're supporting you, they're getting paid. If you do something to them, then they will, you know, they will compensate them. So yeah, like they will get paid if they have to do stuff, right? If they're doing stuff like they have to harass you and stuff, yeah, they get compensated. Yeah, they do. So yeah, they get compensated. Yeah, they get reimbursed, compensated, whatever you want to call it, right? So just know, guys. Look, white, red. As soon as I get out of the gym, guys, white is to let me know vandalism, meaning they made the car smell weird. They made the car smell weird, so you know, a lot of the times they make it smell like pee. They put pee like on the air vents, that way like it blows and it smells like pee. So they do that a lot, man, when I go inside the gym. So you can't protect your car. You got to give up. Like, the best thing that could happen to you if you're being gang-stalked is for you to have an old car, because they will destroy your cars. Like, the worst thing that can happen to you if you're being gang-stalked is having a nice car. Because if you have a nice car, then they're going to destroy it, like guaranteed. Anybody who says they're being gang-stalked and doesn't have a shitty car is lying. Because that's their number one thing that they like to attack. If you're a real targeted person, the number one thing they like to attack is your car. So don't tell me like, oh, I'm targeted and you have a nice car or a car that's still like very like okay. Nah, your bumper should be falling off. Your car needs to be scratched all over. It has to be dented up the ass. Look, there's cops already. See? This is the perps, guys. This is the perps already. See that BS? See? And all because I'm live here, guys. Telling you guys. I'm telling you. See? And this guy's pulling out as soon as I show you that. Oh, look, it's a red car. I'm not lying. Red car, white car, white car, white car, red car. I'm not lying, guys. And they're doing this clown show to try to delay me, right? They want me to keep the live stream going. But I will, but, you know, I'll just get out of here already, you know. But see, there's the cops. See that? See that? Not lying. See, and the Jetta means anger, because they were delaying me. They were trying to delay me. And I still finished early, guys. I still finished within my allotted time. So it didn't work. It didn't work out for them. Didn't work out how they thought it was. See, white, red. Boom. There you go. Boom. Rojo. Boom. Rojo. Boom. There you go. See, white. Boom. Red. Boom. See? Red truck. See? Boom. Not lying. White. Red. Boom. White. White. Boom. See a perp right there waiting. Red. Boom. Boom. See white. Boom. See white. Boom. White car behind me. Boom. White caddy. Boom. White. Boom. Boom. White. Sid says, hi, how's it going, man? How's it going, bro? Check this out. See? Cops, guys, cops. See, cops. See, cops. See? See, bullshit. See, BS, guys, BS. So, Sid says, hi, why is it usually shitty cars? Why is it usually shitty cars? Because usually, I don't know, man. Like, it's not usually shitty cars. It's all kinds of cars, man. Sometimes they do put nice ones. So, like, they haven't shown a pattern that it's always shitty cars. They've shown a pattern what type of people that gang stalk. The type of people that they like to use a lot, is the young, the old, the uneducated, the unemployed, those with criminal backgrounds, those on probation or parole, the hobos. Did I say uneducated? The uneducated, right? Ignorant. Those are the people that they like to use. Low socioeconomic status, meaning people who don't make that much money, right? And want to get a little money on the side. Those are the people that they like using a lot. The greedy. The people that will, like, if they get an alert and go like, oh, you get a free tank of gas if you, head on out to a gas station, right? And wear a red shirt. Those are the people that they like using, right? Which makes sense. They're vulnerable populations. They're populations that are a slave to their circumstance, right? Jen Gonzalez says, they did that to my old car. They did that to my old car. And they drive real close like they gonna hit me. Well, I mean, if they do that to me too, so I don't know if you're I don't know if you're a perp, but I pretty much assume everybody's a perp at this point, right? Because like usually they the first thing they like to do is tell me their tactics, and usually it's what I'm going through right now. Like, they like to drive close to me too. Like, they get behind me, like up my ass, right? Like, hoping that like I break, or trying to put pressure on you, right? Like, get you a little like angsty that they're following very close. Now I don't care. I'll still drive slow as hell. I don't care. I'm like, okay, you have patience, ninja? Cool. I got more patience than you. Been on a watch list for many years. So I got patience for freaking millennia. I got patience for millennia. You don't got the patience that I got. I'm battle tested every day. Every day. So for you to get behind me and think like, oh, he's gonna get anxious or whatever, I'm like, nah, ninja, I'll still, if the speed limit is 30 and everybody's going 50, I'll still go at 30. I'll still go at 30. I got more patience than you. I got the patience of a saint. You don't. You get me, guys? That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes with me. See, they're doing that right now. See? Boom. But since I put him on video, he changed lanes. See? Straight up. But I got patience, guys. I got the patience of a saint. So nothing faces me. Sid says, what would happen if you got out of the car? What do you mean would happen if I got out of the car? Nothing. Nothing happens. They all get out of the car. Like, if I get out of the car, they get out of the car. Say I go to a store right now. As soon as I get out of the car, they all rush to beat me to the door. Like, they try to get out before you do. So as soon as they know that you're getting down or you turn off your car, they get out of their car and they race to the door. They race to the door. Like, you've never seen anybody get down so quick, right? They race to the door. They got to do the same entry, same exit type of thing. See, there's a cop. They got to do the same entry, same exit. And it's just frustrate you. Say right now you go to, I go to Wingstop. They wait for me on the parking lot until I turn off the car. And that's their cue to get down. All right, get down. They do it to, like, upset you, right? Jen Gonzalez says, it's so hard to meet friends. If you're on a watch list or under investigation like I am, you don't get friends. You don't meet friends. You don't meet friends. You lose friends. Everybody's compromised. You cannot have friends in this program. You can have the friends they present to you, which are spies, honeypots, whatever. But you cannot have real friends that value you. If people are doing this to you, they don't value you. It doesn't matter if they're being forced by the government. They don't value you. Because I would not do this to my family. Even if they threatened me with years, I would tell them, like, hey, you're on a watch list. Just chill out, bro. Just chill out. Like, you'll probably get out of it. Or whatever, right? Like, I'd give them information so they're not like all lost and lose their mind and start doing, reacting. I tell them what it is. Say if I would have had family right now, You know, I'm estranged. Like, I don't talk to them. I cut them all off. I'm never going to talk to them ever again. You know, doesn't matter if this ends for me. If this ends for me, I'm still not talking to my family. Like, they're not my family, right? So that ship has sailed. If they did this to a brother or a sister or my mother, and I knew, like, say the cops told me or whoever, the government, send me a national security letter, I'd still let them know. I'd be like, you're on this, just don't react, you know, just chill. I'm going to get 5 years for telling you, but it is what it is. Boom. I still wouldn't do it. Even if they told me, oh, we're going to place you on the watch list, I'd still tell you. I would never turn my back on my family, ever. Ever. Doesn't matter the consequence. But they did, apparently. So that's what it is, man. You just gotta take that L. So you don't meet friends. You're under isolation. You don't meet friends. If you have friends, and they're part of it. That's it. They're part of it. That's it. You don't gotta break your head. They're part of it. They know what's up. They knew what's up a long time. They didn't just find out. They knew before it even started. They knew. If you had friends, they knew years in advance before you knew. They knew a long time ago. You're the last one to know. People knew many years in advance that you were under investigation. Right? So for you to meet friends, that's crazy. Like, I don't know why you would want to meet friends. Like, I don't get it. Like, everybody's fake, so nah. And let me tell you, 99% of these YouTube channels about gang stalking are fake. Most of them can't show you what I can. I can just go live at any time of the day and show you something. Right? Most people can't. Because mine is real. They're actually wasting resources to harass me. The others, they'll give you a little lecture on gang stalking, the tactics, how they overcame gang stalking. You can't overcome gang stalking. Gang stalking overcomes you. If they want to take you off the watches, they can. If they want to turn it off for a week, they can. They can do whatever they want. Point being is you're on it because they keep making money. It's human trafficking. It's easy. See, there's a highway patrol trying to scare me. Point being, you're on this because they're making money. That's it. Not because you're aggressive, not because you deserve to be on it. It's just because it's easy money. They're making money. And it costs a lot to investigate you, sir. They're not just going to turn on gang stalking for a year and stop. No, they're going to try to keep you as long as they can. So when somebody tells you, oh, the gang stalking only lasts 3 years. Ninja, I've been on this for longer than 3 years. So your assertion is wrong. You don't even know what you're talking about. Right? So official says the gang stalkers usually do criminal mafia brightening. They probably do, man. I don't really pay attention, nor does it bother me. Like, it doesn't really bother me. If they do it to me, that's fine and dandy, you know. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. So I don't even notice it, man. They probably do it, but I don't notice it. Official juror says, reason I know is because they do this during the daylight. Yeah, man. I believe you. They do, like, little petty stuff, man. They do petty stuff. Like, brightening is a common tactic that people report. So yeah. I do believe you, man. I do believe you. But y'all gotta be careful on listening to people who tell you, like, oh, gang stalking follows you everywhere. Videos, or it didn't happen. Not a video. Videos, or it didn't happen. And don't just show me an ambulance while you're in Munich, or while you're in Lebanon, or while you're in St. Petersburg. Don't just show me you're walking on a park in a city, in the middle of the city, and then you go like, see, guys, there's the ambulance. See, there's the ambulance. The ambulance. See, again, the ambulance, guys. The ambulance. That doesn't prove anything. You're in a city. That's like being in New York and there's the ambulance. There's the ambulance, guys. See, gang stalking. The ambulance. See, guys, the ambulance. The ambulance. It's gang stalking, guys. It's the ambulance. Don't be one of those, guys. Don't be one of those. You gotta be stupid to believe them. You gotta show me you driving around or going around town for a good 20, 30 minutes of pure gang stalking. Otherwise, it's not really happening. You're lying. You don't see them shy away with me. They do it even though I'm live. Why? Because they suppress my views. They know people are not gonna watch my gang stalking. They know it's only perps. You know, they know that they're just gonna send perps to watch my gang stalking. See, red and white. See, wearing red and white. See, they're wearing red and white. I'm telling you guys. See, they're wearing red and white. So, see, if you can't do what I'm doing, just pull up to a random store, like a random Dollar Tree. If you can't pull up to a random Dollar Tree, guys, don't tell me you're being gang stalked. If you can't do what I can do. Now, nobody in the history of YouTube has shown this in another country. Nobody. Why? Because they don't want you to find out that the same harassment doesn't follow you elsewhere. They don't want you to find out that it's different in another country. They don't want you to find out because then you can escape it. And then they're going to lose out on human trafficking you. Right? So, don't believe their BS, guys, if they're telling you that, like, it follows you all over. Maybe it does, but it's got to be different. It's got to be different. Can't be the same. The U.S. is more organized and it's a first world country. How are they going to use apps in Mexico on top of the jungle? Come on, man. They can't. How are they going to use apps on a pueblo where there's no internet? Come on, man. How are they going to use how are they going to gang stalk you in a pueblo where they don't have smartphones, or they only have landlines? And there's only like 2 in the entire town. Come on, man. If you've been to Mexico, you know those little pueblos. I've gone there for vacations, guys. I've gone to the little pueblos, and let me tell you, like, it's rare that somebody has internet. It's rare. It's only the wealthy. Only people who have it good. Jen Gonzalez says, what about if you live with family and they're in on it? What should I do? Nothing. You don't do anything. You don't tell them, like, if you can, move out. If you can. If not, just deal with it. You can't do anything about it. Like, you can't. They're going to gaslight. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You cannot do anything. It's nothing. They'll break into your room when you're gone. They'll vandalize your car. Like, there's nothing you can do. What you can do, Jen, if you can leave the country and you don't have a court case like they pinned on me, then I would say leave the country. Where? Anywhere. Try to find out if it follows you. Try to find out. And then post videos. Real videos. Not like the stuff that I just mentioned. Post real videos that it follows you. That way we can all know. So that's what I would do. I would leave the country. Official says has to be consistent, like sleep deprivation tactics, which is what they like to do. Revving engines and playing loud music at 4 a.m. Yeah, man, they will do that. But they can't do that if you live in a neighborhood that, will call the cops. If you live in a neighborhood that will call the cops, they're not going to try that. Trust me. They can't. Because other people live there too. So people are not going to like it if their kids are being kept up at 4 a.m. So no, they're not going to do those tactics in a neighborhood that, that gets bothered. Either they'll tell them, like, they'll send them out for a weekend vacation or something, maybe. But nobody's going to put up with it, man. Jan Gonzalez says yes, or they leave lights on while you're sleeping. Yeah, they might leave lights on while you're sleeping. They might. Hey guys, I'm gonna cut this live short because I got other stuff to do. I'm gonna go in there, buy something, then I gotta do some other stuff that I got pending, guys. But I'll catch you on another live. See, right now they allow people into the chat, like the perps, whoever works on YouTube and messes with, my algorithm or whatever. They're allowing viewers, and the reason is because Every day, guys, they try to keep me busy at 9. At 9, anywhere between 9 and 10:30. Anywhere between 9 and 10:30, they like to delay me. They don't like me being available from 9 to 10:30 to do my things, to close out the night. They just don't. So they like to, right now I get a lot of engagement. And like I said, they don't allow engagement in my channel. So if I go live at 1 p.m., they're not going to allow people to comment or, try to talk to me. Nothing. I'll just be talking to myself. They're only doing it right now. They're only allowing engagement with me because they're trying to waste my time, so I wrap it up by 10:30 or so. But now I got other stuff to do, guys. I'm trying to renew my passport and stuff like that, so gotta do that. But I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Laters. Peace.